Coming up, my top 3 from this video. Let's see where I rank them. Welcome to KDX Bricks Analytics, where I watch all the Lego investing and reselling videos so that you don't have to. So let's jump right into it. In this video, I'm going to cover all of the Lego investing and resell videos that I watched on YouTube between November 16th and November 30th, 2022. That was a total of 14 videos across 6 channels and only 61 unique Lego mentions, but it's a 2-week period that covers some key holidays. So I imagine that this 2-week period and the couple in December will slow down a little bit, and then it'll pick right back up in January. But also, I think it will slow down because the Lego investors and resellers that are making these videos are also working very hard right here in the middle of Q4 to sell as much as they can for the holidays, because that's when you get the best prices on your resells. So probably a few videos coming up with less content than some of the previous videos that I've done in terms of the number of sets that we'll be taking a look at, but we'll still go through them nonetheless. First one, 21044, is the Paris architecture set, and this is the first time this set has been mentioned in this series. Here it is on screen. I like this one, so I'm not a big fan of the Tokyo one, but this one I like a lot. I really like the Eiffel Tower, and of course the Louvre looks great. Yeah, this one is pretty good. It's been around on the shelves since 2019. We'll have to see when it retires, and that will make a difference in terms of my opinion for investing ability on this set. The second set is 21051, the Architecture Tokyo set. I've talked about this one at length. It got another mention with enthusiasm score 3. It was on the shelves only for a couple of years. So in that front, but still, it's just not one of my favorite in terms of how it looks. I think it's the building right there in the middle. I forget the name of that building, but the building right there in the middle just kind of throws me off a little bit. Now on to 21321, International Space Station, another mention with an enthusiasm score of 3. This one I am all in on. This is an outstanding set. Originally was $60. Due to the price hike, it went up to $70, but still a great set. You could get on sale. It's an idea set, and some of those have done very well. The build is just a lot of fun. You build it in sections, kind of like how the real space station was built, and you plug them into the main superstructure. Of course, the finished product looks really good. You can twist and rotate all of the photovoltaic sections. You can pose it in some different configurations, and that looks pretty cool. Set that I really like. Next one, also I really like this mini Disney Castle 40478. One mention for an enthusiasm score of 3. We don't know how long this set will be on the shelves, but it looks so good, and all that iridescent and opalescent pieces that are used in this set along with the gold just looks fantastic. And it's nice to get a Disney set that is so iconic and not so huge in size and in price. And of course, just a nice plain old Mickey minifigure to go along with it. Great set. 40539, Ahsoka Tano Brickheads. One more mention with an E score of 3. Should do very well. And this set has been in almost every video that I've done. 75306 got 3 mentions in this 2-week period with an E score of 2. Yep, this one continues to grow on me, especially the whole setting. I don't feel like the Imperial probe droid is just plunked there. I feel like the terrain and the stand is all kind of built in together. It really adds to the appeal of this set. I think this one could actually do okay. One mention for the T2 camper van, not my favorite set. One mention for 21034 London, which is the London architecture set, and this one is okay. Obviously, it has the 3 or 4 most iconic buildings and structures in London, but it's been on the shelves for a really long time, and again, for me, just the color and the whole look is just okay for me. Architectures typically do well in retirement, so this one might do okay. 40559 Roadrunner and Coyote Brickhead set 2-pack. I love it. It is outstanding. A new one for my video series, 43201, Isabella's Magical Door. And I don't actually remember why a YouTuber, Lego investor and reseller, gave this one a positive mention, but it's got some unique pieces to it. Maybe something to consider. 75283, the Armored Assault Tank. The minifigures are really good, so we'll see how this set does in retirement. 75318, the Child. It looks pretty good. Not really my finest set that I like in terms of Star Wars Lego set. Maybe we'll get lucky. I did buy the BB-8 that was in a similar style back years ago, and Target had them for $29.99 when they were originally $100. I bought one, and I should have bought all 4 that were on the shelves, but I ended up selling that for almost $200 not too long ago. Maybe this one will do okay. Next up is 75327, Luke Skywalker Red 5 helmet. I love this set. I know there's some complaints about the eyes, goggles section area. This one looks so good. It's so recognizable. Lots of nice color. It's unique. It's a standout in this series. This one's a winner to me, but we'll see how long it's on the shelves. 75329, the Death Star Trench run diorama. This set is outstanding. I wish it came with a couple of minifigures, like one just kind of perched on each side. On the right side, it could have Darth Vader. On the left side, it could have Luke. Still a really good set. It's in the first wave of Star Wars diorama sets. Hopefully they're going to make a lot more. It sounds like they are. It's one of 3 in the first wave. And for me, this is my least favorite just because it doesn't have a nice collection of minifigures. Next up is 75339, the Death Star trash compactor diorama. This one has a bunch of minifigures. It's pretty cool because of the action figure. You can actually squeeze in the walls and all the trash and junk and minifigures kind of line up and fit together so that you can really have those walls collapse in the trash compactor. The only downside with this set is it's ugly, but the scene is also ugly, so it does its job. Hedwig is next up, 75979. It's an outstanding set if it would ever retire. I think it's limited retail, but it seems to be on the shelves forever, so we got to see how this one does in the future. Most of these sets that I'm talking about right now got one mention with an enthusiasm score. This 1989 Batwing 76161 included, a great set. 76200, Brothor's new Asgard. I love it for the price point. A couple of exclusive minifigures and a great little build with great detail. This set is truly outstanding. 76239, I've talked about it a ton. 2 great minifigures. They're both exclusive to this set and a killer tumbler build at a very good price point. So this set should do very well in retirement. Now on to 80109, the Lunar New Year Ice Festival. So this one has been in previous videos that I've talked about, and I haven't spent much time on it, but each time that I look at it and talk about it, I like it more and more. There's just a lot of great parts and a lot of great color and variety, and it just looks like a very inviting scene that I would like to go participate in. I think those are a semi-translucent set of tile pieces there making up the ice rink. I forget if there's any iridescence or opalescence in it, but either way, it does look really good. I could see being interested in it, and let me check the price again. $120 for 1,519 pieces. Not too bad, but the question is how narrow of a market is, how many people are going to want to buy something like this in the secondary market. And the other reason I'm not so sure about this set is because I love this set, 80107, the Spring Lantern Festival, and I missed out on it a year or so ago, and I'm kind of kicking myself over that. And now I'm thinking to myself, well, geez, the last one might be not as good as this one, and I'd rather have this one. Either way, I think they're both really good. It just depends on how many people would want to buy it after it has retired. On to the third diorama set in the first wave for Star Wars. This is 75330, Dagobah Jedi Training Diorama. 2 mentions with a 1.5 enthusiasm score. To me, this is hands down the best of the first 3. It is so obvious what it is, and having the X-Wing wings sticking out and great exclusive minifigures and the whole thing. I mean, you just feel like you're in the swamp looking at that set. I'm surprised that the enthusiasm score is only a 1.5. I imagine it will climb depending upon all of our gauge on when this set will retire, and also what additional Star Wars diorama sets are going to come out. 76202, the Wolverine mech armor. Anything with Wolverine in it is a favorite of mine. I like it. I mean, it's only a $10 price point. 76392, the Hogwarts Wizard's chess. The rest of the sets on this table received 1 mention and got an E-score of 1, starting with 21318, the Treehouse. Many people love this set, but it just won't retire, and so there's a lot of concern about investing and reselling opportunity because of it being overly hoarded. 31202, Disney's Mickey Mouse art set. 31207, the floral art set. 40499, Santa's sleigh. This is definitely a winner in my opinion. 40573, the Christmas tree, and I think this one could also be a pretty good winner, even though it's not my favorite Christmas tree. It's one of the larger Christmas trees, and the base of it with the stand, the tree skirt, that looks really good. I think this one has a decent chance. 42126, the Ford F-150 Raptor. 60300, a very small wildlife rescue ATV city set. 60326, Picnic in the Park. Second time this set has been mentioned recently. $20 set with a lot going on. Being city, probably not going to do great in retirement, but this is one of the more interesting ones I think that are in the city line. 60347, the grocery store. This one has a chance. You need to get it on sale, but if you go look at a history of Lego grocery stores and how they're performing on the secondary market, they're doing pretty well. We'll see how liked this grocery store is because it's open in the back and it doesn't have a roof and it has the new roadway plate system, which I kind of like, but could see some people being turned off by this set. So we'll be curious to see how this set does in retirement. 75277, Boba Fett helmet got another mention, and 75299, Trouble on Tatooine got another mention. Clearly that person had been drinking or something, or they found this set for $1 somewhere in a store and figured they could sell it for $5 because this set is junk in my opinion. But here it is on the list for some reason. 75300, Imperial TIE Fighter. 75302, Imperial Shuttle. 75955, Hogwarts Express, one of my favorite. Next up is 76175, Attack on the Spider Lair. Now on to 76204, Black Panther Mech. This is first time this set has been mentioned in my video series, and I like this set a lot. I do like the $10 one minifigure mech sets. Some of them do have a tendency to go up in decent price after retirement. 76382, the Hogwarts Moment Transfiguration class. Harry Potter and Hermione Granger, the brick-built large-scale minifigures. Another Hogwarts Moment, Defense Against the Dark Arts, 76397. Of all of them, this one seems to be the one that gets the most buzz, is the most popular. One more Harry Potter set, 76407, the Shrieking Shack and Whomping Willow. I love this set, but it is a little unique looking for Harry Potter, maybe not unique in a good way. And so I'll be curious to see how this set does in terms of buzz and in terms of how long it's going to be on the shelf. A couple things that's going good for it is that it has the werewolf version of Professor Lupin. It has Wormtail and also a Sirius Black. Pretty good. Oh yeah, and the regular version of Professor Lupin. So a pretty good selection of minifigures. The last set on this table is the Baryonyx Dinosaur Boat Escape with one mention and an enthusiasm score of 3. It's set 76942. This set is actually pretty cool. Now it's $80, so I think it's overpriced, but it's pretty cool. And some of the Jurassic Park sets have done okay in retirement and some have not. And now for my top 3 from this video. Number 1 is this Ahsoka Tano Brickheads set. It's just great. It continues to be very popular. It's the 150th Brickheads set, so it's commemorative. And this one looks really good. A lot of great texture in the body and in the face and in the hair and headpiece area. This one should be very popular. Of course, who knows if Lego is going to keep it on the shelf for a really long time or kind of the standard shorter Brickheads time frame. My second favorite set from this video is 75330 Dagobah Jedi Training Diorama. I know this one was in 3rd place in this video, but it's my favorite of the 3 by far. 75330 exclusive minifigures, great build. Yes, it is expensive, 1,000 pieces at $90. Get it on sale because it's a lot of small pieces, but still, it's an outstanding set. And then my number 1 is this miniature, mini-sized Disney castle with just a plain old good old Mickey minifigure. And I just noticed, I can't tell if that's dual molded or I think that's some printing there for the shoes, the black shoes of Mickey, and that looks outstanding. This set is great. It's 567 pieces, $40. It's iconic. There's a bunch of opalescent pieces and gold pieces in here. We'll have to see how long it's on the shelves, but this set is outstanding. So that's a wrap on this video. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget, my videos are for entertainment purposes only. I do not provide financial advice. You got to get that from somebody else.